As a child of the 90s, Lion King was an obvious choice. The movie came out in '94, and I have a vivid memory of watching this scene in my living room on VHS, and seeing how delicious Timon and Pumbaa made those bugs look. They're feasting on these bugs, saying they taste like chicken. As a kid who was 5 or 6 years old, you get a little curious, and I remember going outside and trying to find a bug to eat once this movie was over. Luckily, my mother was there to prevent me from chowing down on a nice caterpillar. Anyway, seeing Simba enjoy the bug was the deciding factor that I was going to go out there and try one of my own.
Slimy, yet satisfying.
That's it.
The next movie I chose is Office Space. I chose this particular scene from the movie because in general it made me promise myself when I was younger watching this movie to never become a cubicle worker stuck in that monotonous, miserable life that this whole movie kind of portrays. This scene in particular shows the frustrations built up from life as a cubicle monkey, all being relieved on one sorry printer. The second reason is that it really captures the emotion that all of us have had at one point in our life towards technology, whether it be the printer, the fax machine, the telephone. We've all really felt at some point that we wanted to take a baseball bat to that piece of machinery, and this is that fantasy coming to life.
Back up in your ass with the resurrection. Is the group harder than an erection that shows no affection? They want to ban us on Capitol Hill, cause it's die, motherfuckers, die, motherfuckers.
All along it was a ghetto, nothing but the ghetto. Taking short steps, 1 foot at a time, and kept my head low and never let go. Cause if I let go, then I'd be spineless. I'm going insane.
I think my mind just goes out of control and touch on subjects motherfuckers read about. I touch on the shit that they be leaving out. I seen this motherfuckers non-smoking. I seen this, I bet you motherfuckers will too. Because it's time, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, still full. Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, still full. Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, still. Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, still full. Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, still. Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, still full. Die, motherfuckers, die, motherfucker, still.
The final scene I chose is from The Silence of the Lambs. I chose this scene because it has one of my favorite lines in all of film, which this beginning part of the scene leads up to. Hannibal Lecter, to me, is the greatest villain of all time, and Anthony Hopkins does an incredible job portraying the character. The first time I saw the movie, I was way too young to be watching it, and it was a mistake. Because every time I was in the dark from that day forward, I had visions of Hannibal Lecter lurking, waiting for me. Now today I can look back on the film and really appreciate it for being one of the best horror movies of all time. But then I had no appreciation for it because I was scared out of my mind. And that's why this is the final film I select. I'll let Hannibal Lecter take it away.
Getting all the way to the end.
You see a lot, Doctor? Or are you strong enough to point that high-powered perception at yourself? What about it? Why don't you look at yourself and write down what you see? Or maybe you're afraid to.
A census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.